Welcome to King County at your service. I'm Jackie Ablao. Need a ride to the transit center, library, or other community hub? King County Metro has got you covered. It's expanding its Via on-demand service into Rainier Beach, Skyway, Renton Highlands, and Tukwila.
It's been going on for about 2.5 years, and it's been pretty successful to date, and we're excited to expand it and make it even better. We are expanding it into Skyway. We have a new service area in Renton Highlands, and we've expanded the service hours in Tukwila, so now it's all day, 7 days a week. We've chosen these locations because they've been historically underserved, and they're really difficult to serve with fixed route buses alone. We heard from the community that it's important for them to be able to connect to buses and trains to get out of the neighborhood, but it's also important to get to some destinations within their neighborhood.
Via service is good. Before is yellow cab. The yellow cab you call it. The long. The calling Via and app, everyday app. You booking ride, almost 3 minutes you outside.
Customers can download the Via app, or they can call Via's phone number to request a ride on demand. It's public transportation that comes to you.
As somebody who grew up here in Skyway, my family, my siblings and I, we really face the negative consequences of living in a transportation desert, and those consequences are massive. Skyway has 1 or 2 metro bus lines that go north to south, and a couple that go east to west, but not enough. Having a Via option where they can call up a driver who can come to their door or drop them off to their door, that's beyond important.
Because Via everywhere, or the Tukwila, Skyway, the library, everything, I happy because it's not have car. I have wheelchair. This Via is perfect Via.
Public transportation is a public good as important as any other because of where mobility can get you.
You know that King County has seen enormous growth in the last few years. Well, now we need your help to make sure you get all the regional services you need.
Hi, I'm Sophia Dannenberg.
And I'm Rob Saka. We are members of your 2021 King County Districting Committee.
You might be wondering, what does King County government actually do?
King County provides some really important services, and the King County Council members decide how your tax dollars get spent on those services.
Each council member represents a different part of the county, called a district. King County has seen enormous population growth in the past 10 years, but some parts of the county have grown faster than others.
By law, we need to make sure each district has about the same number of people. Using new data from the 2020 census, we'll adjust the map through a process called redistricting.
Redistricting is important because it determines which neighborhoods and communities are grouped together to elect a King County Council member to represent them.
Help us redraw your county council districts. Tell us about your community. Which places are important to your community? And what do you think of the current boundaries?
We want to hear from you throughout this process, and there are several ways to connect.
Visit our website at kingcounty.gov/districting. Find information on how to provide public testimony, attend community and town hall meetings, submit written comment, or just fill out our online questionnaire.
Also, feel free to email us anytime at districting@kingcounty.gov.
Help us redraw your county council districts.
Because the current ones are like so 2011.
Wildfire risk is on the rise in King County, particularly in areas around Duval, Carnation, Issaquah, North Bend, and Enumclaw. As a homeowner, you can take action to defend your property from wildfires.
We're here in East King County, North Bend, and we're out in a beautiful location here, a beautiful home.
Today we're going to walk around our home and provide recommendations that will reduce the chances of this home being affected by a wildfire.
We do see homes burned down because they weren't properly prepared. It makes all the difference in the world. This is a wildland-urban interface area, so you've got homes that are placed out here in the beautiful forest that we're in.
Issaquah, North Bend, Duval, Carnation, Enumclaw. If you live in these areas, you are potentially in a higher risk area for a wildfire event.
And I can certainly tell you from my experience, we have seen a huge increase in the number of local wildfires.
When we first look at a home, we have to look at how we can create a defensible space around that home. Anita has ignition-resistant siding. She has an ignition-resistant roof. These are both great to reduce the chances of your home being damaged by a fire. She has a lawn in some of her area, which if kept green, would decrease the chances of a surface fire coming close to their home. I made these recommendations to Anita. First, we want to remove all the fine fuels from our roof, gutters, and around the base of our home as our spring comes and try to maintain those through the summer season. Put in that 1/8 inch wire mesh in her crawl space and attic ventilation. We want to replace our landscape bark with hardscape materials like rock, gravel. We want to hardscape around our gas tank to decrease the chances of increasing a flame next to the home. And last but not least, we definitely want to create an evacuation plan. Knowing your evacuation routes will decrease the time needed to evacuate during a natural disaster.
We're typically able to protect homes like this if they've taken the right steps.
We know that we need to be doing more to actively prepare for the potential for fire in our region and to reduce the consequences of fire when it occurs. Climate change is increasing the potential for fires.
I definitely would like to see more people contacting me during the winter time and in the spring. That way I know they're prepared for the fire season. Let's get some good work done on the ground.
Have you ever heard of a bioswale? What is it exactly? Well, at a very special community garden in Kent, it's a miraculous project that will help provide food for the community and families from many different countries.
We have the low trees, so like something that's not too big, but not too small as well.
This is Paradise Parking Plots Community Garden, where we have 50 families from 25 different countries growing food. We are finally finished with the last major piece of green stormwater infrastructure, which was funded by King County Flood Control District. It is a bioswale that's going to be overlaid with a food forest, and it's a very exciting day for us.
This is our food forest / bioswale area. Does anybody know what a bioswale does? No?
A bioswale is a heavily engineered elongated rain garden. It's basically a way to invite polluted stormwater to come in so it can be captured and naturally cleaned so that clean water then enters into our storm drain system. Not only is it wonderful for the watershed, but it's a great help for our orca and our salmon.
We have a worm system. If you want to like look into, it's kind of like just full of like worms and other bugs. We were trying to like expand the community.
So this particular bioswale, as well as the food forest, was designed by the community. So the trees that are going in there are trees that really everyone voted on. Things like persimmon, Asian pear, as well as figs and grapes and blueberries. What this will do is provide food beyond the seasonality of the growing season. So people are able to have food for much, much longer. That means we're able to grow food that no matter if there's a virus or a pandemic, what you plant, you get to harvest.
And the reason why this place is called Paradise Parking Plot is because there used to be cars here, parking area essentially. We took out the pavement and everything, and each plot area here are actually the same size as a parking area.
What was once a neglected parking lot, when you think it's a wasted urban space, you know, it would still be a wasted urban space, but now there's all of these families and people who are gathering here, growing food, sharing seeds, sharing stories, sharing ideas. It's a community.
Everyone has come together to produce a project that's good for the environment. It provides economic opportunity and connection for recent immigrants and refugees, and is a tremendous addition to the community.
And it gives us hope that a little bit of idea and time can make a neglected space grow into a thriving community, and I think it's beautiful.
Awesome!
Thanks for joining us for King County at your service. Check us out online at kingcounty.gov/KCTV. We'll leave you with a glimpse at some of the thousands of acres of this area's beautiful farmland, which King County is working hard to protect. See you next time.